Although Veronica isn't in young Sheldon right now, The Big Bang Theory suggested that she may return and end up as one of Georgie's ex-wives. Veronica from young Sheldon, who hasn't been seen since season 3, may wind up being Georgie's ex-wife in the future. The Big Bang Theory has previously hinted at some of the Coopers' future, because young Sheldon is a prequel that includes Missy's divorce, Sheldon's winning of the Nobel Prize in Physics, and George's cheating scandal and death. Georgie, on the other hand, is going to have a very prosperous life as the owner of Texas' largest tire business, Dr. Tire. Regretfully, things wouldn't be going as well in his romantic life as he would have liked. After Mandy gave birth to Georgie's kid in season 6, the two decided to wed. Despite this, a lot of people are still curious in Veronica's fate on young Sheldon and whether or not she ends up with Georgie. Veronica made her young Sheldon debut in episode 6 of season 2, and she left the show in episode 17 of season 3. Should a widely held belief come to pass, Veronica may make a comeback and wed Georgie. As was disclosed in TBBT, Georgie wed for the first time at the age of 19. Given how acrimonious they are, Georgie and Mandy could decide against getting married. Regarding what happened to Veronica on young Sheldon, no explanation has been provided. This implies that she could still be there in the program. She has just not been highlighted recently. Considering that Georgie had been preoccupied with Mandy, his most recent girlfriend, and her pregnancy, this makes sense. That connection, however, is turbulent at best. The relationship is in shaky shape because to their stark age differences and Georgie's heartbreaking TBBT sacrifice. This may seem strange, but if Georgie and Mandy decide not to go through with the wedding, it may be the ideal opportunity to bring Veronica back. A prequel's goal is to expand on the plot of its parent series, and young Sheldon has the chance to accomplish just that by giving us further insight into the character. Fans may learn more about the reasons for Georgie's marriage's breakdown if what happened to Veronica on young Sheldon proves to be true. They will see a marriage that is unavoidably doomed. The bond between George S.R. and Mary appeals to us in the same way, even though The Big Bang Theory makes evident the essentials of what transpired between them. It however gives dramatic weight to observe the details. Just enough information on the Cooper siblings has been provided by TBBT to keep viewers interested, and because Veronica was Georgie's first love, the plot may give young Sheldon more nuance. Sadly, Georgie and Veronica don't appear to be intended to be together, even if this turns out to be the reality. As was disclosed in The Big Bang Theory, Georgie divorced his first spouse and wed an anonymous second bride, but he was back on the single scene by the time he traveled to Pasadena for his brother's wedding. Regardless, young Sheldon may, at minimum, bridge storylines and narrative gaps pertaining to the character's development within the series.